The things I love most about pickleball, I can't just pick one. There's so many, but one of them is definitely the relationships that I've formed. I made so many friends. In fact, they're my best friends through pickleball. Still my best friends, and I think will always be my best friends. So I love that. I love that it brings families together. I love the way it makes me feel just when I'm on the court and exercising and having fun, laughing, do some smack talking on the side. Just everything about it is and has been amazing. Fitness plays a huge role in my preparation. If I feel good about myself off the court, like physically, then I will trust my body on the court. If I feel like there's something nagging or like a weakness on the court or thinking about it, then obviously it takes my attention away from being able to focus on the game plan or focus on just being able to play the ball. So fitness off the court is huge so that I can trust my game on the court. Everyone knows I have 2 children, or if you don't, I have 2 children. So now you know now. Going from just being pregnant to trying to get back in physical fitness and that being physically in shape is super tough. And every mom who's ever had to deal with that knows this, but it takes a lot of discipline. Honestly, I had 4 in the morning, sometimes 5 in the morning workouts that were only 25 minutes long. So that's all I could get to before I had to sit and nurse or be with the kids. And so sometimes it's just finding even 10 minutes a day throughout the day, just in little increments. Maybe you do it 3 times a day, but just anything to get your body moving is better than nothing. And so I would find just even the little bits, even though the motivation sometimes was not there, you're super tired, just forcing yourself to do it every day, do something every day, literally helps you to regain that motivation and gets you, I guess, in the groove. The more you do it, the more you want to do it. We're kind of creatures of habit. So when you start doing something more often, you're more willing to do it. So my biggest thing, especially for moms who are wanting to get back in shape or get back on the pickleball court, is just do it. Whether you're tired, if it's midnight before you go to bed, do 15 squats, do 25 squats, do something to get your body moving and just to get yourself back, and you'll feel a lot better about yourself. B, you'll start noticing a difference in the way you feel both on and off the court, and you'll get back a lot faster than you think. The hardest thing for me to learn about pickleball was the stupid dink and the third shot drop. It's not stupid anymore, but at the time it was really dumb because I wanted to play, I just wanted to hit everything hard. And so for me, when the ball would come back hard at me, I was so annoyed. I'm like, gosh, and they would do this little third shot, in my mind was like a padsy drop, right? Like, what is this dumb shot? But it works. Go figure. So you definitely have to implement it into your game. You have to learn it. Being aggressive is a great part of the game, but also defense and being able to get to the kitchen is also a huge part of the game. So definitely those 2 things were the hardest for me to master, but also just to incorporate into my game because I just wanted to fly in and hit everything hard and volley hard, and I realized, I can't do this at higher levels because they just hit it just as hard back. So that third shot is no longer stupid. Is actually, I probably do it more often than a drive now at this point. So going out to compete on center court for me really doesn't make me feel any more pressure. It's actually just, to me, another match. In my mind, every match, I'm going to give 100% no matter what. Whether one person's watching, whether no one's watching. So I don't even think about that. I don't think about how many people are watching or what all the different pressures are. I'm there to compete and then give my best and win. That's my goal. So when I just focus on that, focus on my game plan, then everything else kind of falls into place. And that's usually all I care about when I'm on the court. So I've been asked how to balance being a mom and a pro athlete quite often, and my answer is there is no balancing. I try. I really do try, but it's like you have 10 plates spinning and they're spinning so fast, and then you have like 4 drop off, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I'll just have Kyle, pick up 5 more plates so I can keep spinning them. No, my husband is not only is he supportive of me, but he's supportive of my goals and my dreams and wants me and our family to be successful. And so without him, I wouldn't be doing any of this. So he actually helps balance half of the plates. So that's nice. I'll pass over the plates to my babe with his support. It's been huge. And then family support. My family lives close by and his parents are within an hour. So just all of their support as well. But my kids are also amazing. I love my children. They are pretty self-entertained, but I guess at a young age, I was working with Camber at a young age. She came with me to work for like a year before I even found pickleball. And then Stockton, I was pregnant with Stockton when I found pickleball. So I just feel like they've just kind of been sucked into the pickleball life at a young age and just gotten used to it. So that's very helpful. So they kind of revolve around mom's schedule, not the other way around. But definitely just them being supportive, and then my faith as well. Without for me, if God wasn't involved in my life, I just feel like, oh my gosh, it's just nice to know that someone's watching out for you and helping you out somewhere else as well, not just in the home. So is it between family? I don't know. So I guess for moms, the balancing thing, for me, I had to be willing to give some things up in order to pursue other aspects, and obviously my career in pickleball. So I was willing to give up, at first, just a clean house. And I can tell you this, we literally have like laundry all over our family room floor. Chuck Taylor can attest to this too. But I'm like, okay, it's like piled so high, it's all clean. And it's just like, okay, what are we gonna do with all these clothes? Just because no one has time to put anything away. And then you grab it and you pack and go to another place. We've resorted to laundry baskets. We'll just throw laundry baskets. This is Camber's, this is Stockton's, this is Kyle's, this is mine, here. All right, we're good. And that's kind of our cleanup. So we do our best to balance everything, but some things slip through the cracks. So we just make sure that the important things are the things that mean the most to us don't. And that's a family time, being together, and currently pickleball. So as long as we have those three, we're at least balancing those 3 plates, and everything else, it can kind of take a backseat.